Top 6 Best Dash Cams of 2026. Every year, more drivers are learning the same lesson the hard way. Without video proof, your word means nothing to an insurance adjuster, a cop, or the other driver who's suddenly claiming you ran the red light. In 2026, dash cams have gotten smarter, sharper, and a lot more capable than the shaky, grainy units from just a few years ago. We're talking true 4K clarity, radar-based parking protection, and cloud backup that saves your footage the second something happens. So today, we're breaking down the 6 best dash cams you can buy this year, from budget-friendly picks to full connected systems. Let's get into it. Number 6. Nexar One. Rounding out our list is the Nexar One, a camera that's built around the idea of simplicity without cutting corners on the technology that matters most. This is a compact, connected dash cam that covers 4K front and cabin recording, built-in LTE connectivity, and automatic cloud backup, all in a single, easy-to-install unit. What makes the Nexar One stand out is how well it balances features against price. You're not paying for a sprawling multi-camera system here, but you're also not sacrificing the core things that actually protect you on the road, like sharp resolution, dual-facing recording that covers both the road and the cabin, and a built-in cellular connection that doesn't require pairing to your phone's Wi-Fi hotspot every time you get in the car. That LTE connection is the real differentiator. Because the Nexar One has its own built-in data connection, your footage gets automatically backed up to the cloud in the background, without you needing to remember to open an app or manually transfer files. If you're ever in an incident, that automatic backup could be the difference between having usable evidence and losing footage because a memory card got overwritten before you thought to save it. For everyday drivers who don't want to become dash cam experts just to keep their car protected, this kind of set-it-and-forget-it design is genuinely valuable. The compact form factor also deserves credit. It mounts discreetly, doesn't require extensive wiring for multiple cameras, and the interior-facing lens adds a layer of protection that's especially useful for rideshare and delivery drivers who want documentation of what happens inside the vehicle, not just outside it. Nexar has clearly designed this camera with accessibility in mind, aiming for drivers who want strong protection without needing to research sensor types, bit rates, or parking mode configurations before making a purchase. It's the dash cam you recommend to a friend or family member who just wants something reliable that works right out of the box. If you want a connected, capable dash cam that covers the essentials extremely well without asking you to become a technical expert or pay a premium price, the Nexar One is the most well-rounded, no-fuss pick on this entire list for 2026. Number 5. BlackVue Elite 9. For drivers who want their dash cam to do more than just sit and record, the BlackVue Elite 9 is the clear standout in the cloud-connected category for 2026. The core idea here is simple but powerful. Instead of only storing footage locally on a memory card that you have to physically retrieve, the Elite 9 keeps your car connected, almost like a security system with an umbilical cord back to your phone no matter where you are. That means real-time parking alerts, live view access to see what's happening around your car, and automatic cloud backup of critical footage. So even if something happens to the physical device or the memory card, your evidence isn't lost. This is especially valuable for anyone who's dealt with a hit and run or vandalism and later realized their local storage had already been overwritten by the time they checked it. Video quality is excellent, with sharp 4K front recording and reliable rear camera support, so you're not sacrificing image clarity to get the smart connectivity features. Where the Elite 9 really separates itself is in its notification system. Rather than getting home and manually scrolling through hours of parking mode footage, you get pushed alerts the moment something noteworthy happens, whether that's an impact, unusual motion, or someone lingering near your car for too long. That kind of immediacy changes how useful a dash cam actually is day to day, turning it from a passive recorder into an active monitoring system. Setup does require a bit more commitment than a basic dash cam, since you'll need to connect it to Wi-Fi or a cellular plan to get the full remote features working, and there's typically a subscription involved for the most advanced cloud services. But for people who travel frequently, park in unfamiliar areas, or simply want the reassurance of checking in on their vehicle from anywhere, that trade-off is well worth it. The BlackVue Elite 9 isn't trying to be the cheapest or the most rugged option on this list. It's trying to be the smartest, and in 2026, it's succeeding. If remote peace of mind matters more to you than raw specs, this is the dash cam built exactly for that purpose. Number 4. VIOFO A119 Mini 2. Not everyone needs a triple camera setup with terabytes of storage and radar-based parking sensors, and that's exactly the gap the VIOFO A119 Mini 2 fills. This is the budget pick on our list, but don't let the lower price tag fool you into thinking it's a compromise. The A119 Mini 2 replaces the original A119 Mini and brings a genuinely meaningful upgrade with it, a Sony Starvis 2 image sensor. In a market flooded with cheap cameras that claim strong specs on paper but deliver blurry, washed out, or fake 4K footage in practice, this camera stands out by actually living up to its claims within its price bracket. Its 2K resolution paired with HDR support means you get noticeably better low light and nighttime performance than you'd expect from something this affordable, and that's really the category where budget cameras tend to fall apart. The compact, wedge-shaped design is another strong point. It tucks neatly behind your rearview mirror, staying out of your sight line and avoiding the bulky, obvious look that can make a car more of a target for theft. Installation is simple enough for a first-timer, and because it's single-channel and front-only, there's no complicated wiring to a rear camera to worry about, which keeps both the cost and the setup time down. Of course, at this price, some premium features are left out. You won't find the advanced radar parking detection of pricier models, and storage options are more limited than what you'd get with a higher-end system. But for what it is, the video clarity is honestly the best you'll find in its class, and that's the metric that actually matters most when you need footage after an incident. This is the dash cam to recommend to a first-time buyer, a student with a first car, or anyone who wants solid protection without spending several $100s. It proves that you don't need to break the bank to get dependable, clear footage in 2026. If your priority is simply having reliable proof of what happened on the road without paying for features you'll never use, the VIOFO A119 Mini 2 remains the smartest budget choice available this year. Number 3. Thinkware U3000 Pro. If your biggest worry isn't what happens while you're driving, but what happens while your car is sitting alone in a parking lot, the Thinkware U3000 Pro is built specifically for you. This camera's standout feature is its radar-based parking protection, a technology that goes well beyond the basic motion-triggered recording you'll find on most dash cams. Instead of relying purely on a wide-angle lens to detect movement, which can miss slower approaches or trigger constantly from irrelevant motion like leaves or shadows, the U3000 Pro uses radar to detect objects approaching your vehicle with far more precision. That means fewer false alerts clogging up your storage and a much better chance of actually catching the moment someone bumps your bumper or breaks into your car. Video quality holds up its end of the bargain too. The front camera delivers crisp, detailed footage with strong performance in low light, which matters a lot for parking scenarios since most vandalism and hit and runs happen at night or in dimly lit garages. Combined with a rear camera option, you get coverage on both ends of the vehicle, which is exactly what you want when the goal is protecting a parked car rather than just recording your commute. Thinkware has also built-in cloud connectivity features that let you check in on your vehicle remotely. So if the U3000 Pro detects an event while you're at work or asleep, you can get notified and pull up the footage without waiting until you're physically back at the car. This kind of real-time awareness is becoming more common in 2026, but Thinkware's implementation is particularly well-tuned thanks to how well it integrates with the radar detection system. Setup is straightforward, and the companion app is clean enough that you're not fighting through a confusing interface just to check your parking mode settings. Where the U3000 Pro really justifies its price is for people in high-density urban areas, apartment complexes with limited parking, or anyone who's been burned before by a parking lot incident with no evidence to show for it. It's not the cheapest option here, but if parking protection is your top priority rather than just drive time recording, this is the most thoughtfully engineered camera on the list for that exact job. Number 2. Vueroid S1 4K Infinite. The Vueroid S1 4K Infinite earns its spot on this list by solving a problem that a lot of dash cams quietly ignore: heat. Cars parked in direct sunlight, especially in hot climates, can turn a dashboard into an oven, and that's exactly the environment where many dash cams start to fail, whether that's through screen discoloration, battery swelling, or outright shutdowns. The S1 4K Infinite is built specifically to handle that kind of long-term heat exposure without losing reliability, which makes it a standout choice for drivers in warmer regions or anyone who regularly leaves their car parked for hours in the sun. On the video side, it doesn't cut corners just because it's focused on durability. You still get sharp 4K front recording with strong dynamic range, meaning it handles the transition between bright daylight and shaded areas or oncoming headlights at night, without blowing out highlights or losing detail in the shadows. This matters more than people expect, since a lot of real-world accidents happen at dawn, dusk, or in mixed lighting conditions where lesser cameras genuinely struggle. Parking mode is where the S1 4K Infinite really separates itself from the pack. It's designed for extended, long-term parking recording, using efficient power management so it can keep watching your vehicle without needing to be plugged into a constant power source or draining your car's battery overnight. That makes it a strong pick for anyone who's dealt with a hit and run in a parking lot or wants coverage during long-term storage, like leaving a car at an airport lot for a week. Build quality feels intentional rather than accidental. The housing is designed to dissipate heat more effectively than standard plastic shells, and internally, the components are selected with longevity in mind rather than just hitting a price point. For drivers who live somewhere with brutal summers, or who simply want a camera that won't quietly degrade after a year of sitting on a hot dashboard, the Vueroid S1 4K Infinite is the safest bet in 2026. It combines genuinely excellent video quality with a level of heat tolerance and long-term reliability that most competitors, including some more expensive ones, still haven't managed to match. Number 1. Viofo A329S, Best Overall Dash Cam. If you only remember one name from this list, make it the Viofo A329S. This is the dash cam that consistently earns the Best Overall title in 2026, and once you see the footage, it's easy to understand why. At the heart of the system is a true 4K front camera that captures license plates and road signs with a level of clarity that most 4K competitors simply can't match, since a lot of budget cameras on the market today advertise 4K, but actually deliver footage that looks closer to an upscaled 720p recording from a decade ago. The A329S avoids that trap entirely. Pair the front unit with a 2K rear camera or an ultra-wide interior camera, and you get a setup that adapts to exactly what you need, whether that's rideshare driving, daily commuting, or long road trips. Night footage is where this camera really shines. Thanks to its Sony Starvis 2 sensor, headlight glare is controlled well enough that plates stay legible even in tricky lighting, which is one of the most common complaints people have with cheaper dash cams. Beyond video quality, the A329S is built for the long haul. It supports low-power parking mode, so it can sit and monitor your vehicle for extended periods without draining your battery. And it comes with a fast Wi-Fi 6 connection that makes transferring footage to your phone or laptop noticeably quicker than older models. For power users, there's even support for a USB 3.0 connection, which unlocks the ability to save footage directly to external storage of several terabytes. A huge deal if you're the type of driver who doesn't want to worry about overwriting important clips. The camera is available in single, dual, or triple channel configurations, so you can start simple and expand later without buying an entirely new system. It isn't the cheapest option on this list, and it's not meant to be. This is the dash cam for people who treat their footage as evidence, not just a nice-to-have, whether that's for insurance claims, ride-hailing requirements, or simple peace of mind. If your budget allows for a top-tier setup and you want a system that will still feel modern in a few years, the Viofo A329S is the one to beat in 2026, and it's the camera most reviewers keep coming back to as their default recommendation for serious drivers.